Packers came into the championship looking like a team of destiny after 2 overtime playoff victories over B League's top 2 seeds. The Panthers used an offensive onslaught in the postseason to get to the championship for the 2nd straight year. And it looked like more of the same for the black and blue as Dylan Wisman followed some great blocking to find the end zone on their first drive of the game. The Pack, on the other hand, struggled early, turning the ball over to the Panthers on their first possession. But when they needed it, the Packers got a huge defensive stand, stopping Wisman just short of the marker on 4th down. The men in green kept up the physical play on the offensive end as well, pounding it out with Tajay Blaylock and Noah Reimers. The body blows would yield dividends as Blaylock would eventually rip off this long gain. The Pack then goes to some trickery as Kyle Stock chews up some yardage on an end around. And then Blaylock takes the pitch out and brings it down to the 4. But the Panther D wouldn't go down without a fight, as evidenced by this big hit from Christian McDowell. The men in black would hold on downs, but the Panther D would be just as tough, forcing a punt. That's bad news for the Panthers, as Kyle Stock makes like Devin Hester, finding the outside and taking it all the way for the TD. Packers would keep up the great defensive play as Hunter Price would reel in a big interception to set up his O once again. And the Packers would make it count as Reimers finds Blaylock on the screen pass. Blaylock finds his blockers and then does some more on his own, finding the end zone for the score. The Panthers try to turn around Big Mo in the second half, and they do it as Dylan Wisman recovers his own onside kick. But they couldn't convert the great special teams play into points, and the Packers went back to work on the ground. The 2008 version of B League was likely the most competitive division in the history of the league, and this matchup was another example of the tough physical games we saw all year long. The Pack continued to ground out yards and clock, whittling the game away before their quarterback got into the act as Zach Costello would find the end zone on the QB sneak. Kyle Stock finding the end zone again, this time for the 2-point conversion, and the Packers would finish off their miracle run, claiming the B League Championship.